All right, people, I'm heading to the First State Con in Delaware. Hopefully, I can find some really good deals today. Let's see what I can find. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know who here. Anyway, had a great time at the show. Met some great new dealers, saw some of my usual friends. But let's start with a dealer I met there. Her name is Cindy. Her website and company is cindybatcavecollectibles.com. I'll put the link here or here. Anyway, she's some really good, really great $1 comics. For example, I got Fantastic Four. This is $2.72. This is the cameo appearance of Nathaniel Richards, Reed Richards' father. This book goes for, I think, $10 or $15, maybe a little bit more. This book is really popular right now. If you see it for $1, suggest you get it. Now, if you don't know, I'm a huge horror fan. And whenever I see horror comics, especially cool cover ones, I get them. And for example, I picked up, thanks to Cindy, for $1 a piece, 4 copies of Psycho #1. Now, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments if you know whether or not this is, I guess, the first appearance of Psycho in comics. I don't know, but let me know. Great book. All right, picked up a couple other books here. I got Bloodshot #6. This is the first volume of Valiant. And this is the first appearance of Ninjak. And I got it for $1, obviously, a piece. Thank you, Cindy. All right. Picked up 3 copies of Archer and Armstrong Zero, and believe it or not, I believe these are pre-Unity Valiant. So these are pre-Unity. For those who don't know, it's a really popular era for the comics. Anything post-Unity is high print run, except for the final issues. The ones that are desirable are the pre-Unity issues. Anyway, this is the first appearance of Archer and Armstrong. They're a popular duo in this book here. And also a good read too. And then we have here Shadow Man #8. This is the first appearance of probably one of the most infamous villains in comic book history, Master Dark. Great book, really popular back in the day, but now the Valiant really hasn't done much lately in the movieverse except for Bloodshot, which didn't do too well. Well, the books are down right now, but you never know for the future, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to spec on something and you can get it cheap, I look at Valiant. Hey, if you ever consider selling your comic collection, you might want to consider Infinity Comics. They'll buy collections large or small, and sometimes individual books. And if you do contact them, tell me your pal Rob sent you. I have to give a shout out to my buddy Cape Crusader. You rock, he sent me some really cool books. Ben, thank you. He sent me Robin issue 2. This is the second full appearance of Flatline and the first appearance of Double XL. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And the United States of Captain America #2. This is the first appearance of Nichelle Wright. And this is a design variant. I appreciate it, Ben. Sorry I'm late. I got your name when you sent the package. I didn't have your handle, written down on a piece of paper or anything. And that's cool. I'm glad you reminded me. In the future, if anybody wants to send me something that I really appreciate, by the way, having your name, obviously who you are, but also putting in your YouTube, channel name or brand or handle, it always helps so I can identify who sent me the stuff, because sometimes I get stuff and I'm not sure who it is. But anyway, thanks guys. Let's continue with the comics now. If your comics need to be pressed, I recommend Basement Comics. I've used them for a long time. They've been around for years. They have a fast turnaround time. And if you do contact them, tell them Rob sent you. Okay, the next book up here is Batman 475. I got 2 copies. Got these from Cindy's BatcaveCollectibles.com. Got these for $1 a piece. They go for about $10 or so, I believe, a piece. Anyway, this is the first appearance of Renee Montoya. And I believe she comes to second question. And I believe, according to our favorite collector app, she's going to be in the 3rd season of Batgirl. So, for $1 a piece, I couldn't pass it up. Then I picked up the Avengers Academy #1. This has a lot of first appearances. And got it for It's cost me about $2. And it goes for, I believe, about 15 or so, I think. Anyway, is it a good book? I think so. I got a Nova #1, and this is the second printing. It's got the blue label down here. This is Sam Alexander's first series, and whenever you see a second printing, or a third or a fourth, in different colors, I say go for it, especially for $2. Thanks, Carl from Ion Comics. All right, picked up this one. It's a little dirty on the cover here, but this is the Contest of Champions #1. Now, inside the blank cover, there's actually a cover with the first appearance of White Fox, a character who we're probably going to see in the future. So, if you see this book for $1 or $2, I say go for it. This book here is a little controversial. It says She-Hulk #6. And this has, if you know, or may not know, Star Fox. Now, Star Fox is Thanos' younger brother. In this issue here, he believes accused of having an affair with a married woman. This book has a little bit of controversy, and it's, you never know. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it was in the controversial section, so. And I picked up here 2 copies of Venom First Host, #3. This is the first appearance of Sleeper. Not on cover, that belongs to the second printing, I believe. But still, this book goes for about $20 a piece. And I got these for about $2 each. Thank you to Carl at Ion Comics. Thank you, sir. Then I picked up issue #3, the variant. So, happy to get those. Okay, my next book here, Compliments of Carl Klein from Ion Comics. I picked up from his booth, Punisher issue 10. This is a variant. And now listen, ladies and gents, in issue 11 in this series is the first appearance of Frankencastle. This is issue 10. I guess this is his first cover appearance before he even appeared in a comic. Anyway, I looked on eBay, and the only issues I saw that one available right now, and one had sold in June from Germany for roughly $15 plus shipping. There's one available right now, and it's going for about $220 right now. And it's the only one available. So this book might be very hard to find, if I had to guess. It may not have been very popular when they ordered this book. If you see this book for a couple of bucks, you may want to get it. This might be a ghost or a book that's super hard to find. So, Punisher 10 variant from 2009. All right, guys, another successful show. I hope you like the comics. I'll see you later. All right, guys, we're here at the First State Con. I got my First State shirt. Let's go inside and see if we can find any cool books. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Good to see you.
They are solids.
Are they?
Yeah. I didn't know. I learned
No more
my
air
lesson.
wheels.
I learned.